Hello everyone, welcome back. Little project I've been dreading for a while, but gotta get it done. Bush hog, it's just a cheap 6-foot rotary cutter that I've had for 15 years probably. It's done a good job, and for the most part it's in decent shape. The biggest problem is that gearbox is loose. Now, in order to tighten that gearbox up, you have to pull the blade assembly off. You have to pull the what they call a stump jumper and all that off to get to the bolts. So that's what I'm into right now. I did carry it down here this morning before I went to the field and removed the nut that holds everything on, which I thought might be a problem, but it came right off. You can see we've had a little rain. The nut came right off. So now I've got to get the assembly off the spindle for the gearbox, get those bolts out, drill them out to a larger size, bolt it back up, put it back together, probably put a new set of blades on it while I'm at it. Like I said, it's just an old beat up bush hog, but and it's thundering. But that's what we're into today. So let's find a big hammer and see what we can get into. I wonder if that's got a snap ring on it. Let's pick it up and see. No snap ring, just wasn't hitting it hard enough. It's off. Now, let's see if we can get the gearbox off. Okay, so we found the problem. And it's been a while since I went on a rant about engineers of farm equipment, so I guess it's time. Size of the hole, there's 4 bolts that holds the gearbox on. They're 5/8 inch diameter bolts. Okay, so here's one of the bolts that came out. Now, we're lucky in some aspects, I guess, other than having to take this thing apart. But I thought the hose might be egged out or wallowed out or oblonged out, but it's the bolts. And I don't know whether you can see on this bolt or not, but this bolt was threaded all the way down to the head. Like this bolt. This is a 5/8 bolt. It's threaded. This one I had laying in there on the shelf. Now, the problem with this is when that... Let me get you guys down here where I can... The gearbox is sitting right here, and it's constantly torquing, and it's beating on that bolt. And what happens is it just mashes the threads down like this. And I don't know where you can see the difference, how that's smaller. This problem could have been avoided using a bolt like this. That won't compress like these threads will. You compress these threads down, beat them down, that bolt becomes smaller diameter. That won't. Very simple. These bolts are probably more expensive than these bolts. That's why it had these in them instead of this type. That's a 1/2 inch bolt there. But so that's good that we don't have to redrill all the holes, but still had to take it apart. But it'll give me a chance to check everything out, make sure everything's up to par, and we'll go from there. So let's get the rest of those out of there. Well, turns out the holes are opened up a little bit, so I'm gonna have to try to punch them on out to a ideally 11/16. But if I can't do that, I may have to open them on up to a 3/4. Secure the gearbox back on. But anyhow, we'll try to get this put together so we can start closing these fields out and get all that good jazz done. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, we appreciate it. Hit that little notification bell. You'll know when we put up a video. It is hot and muggy. It feels more like July than it does September. But that's just part of it, I guess. We'll let you know how this turns out. We'll talk to you later.